The vampire is a spirit which must feed off the life force of another due to the deformity or absence of their own. This feeding off of life force can often be represented by bloodletting and drinking of blood, but can just as often appear as crushing or strangling of the soul, or lingering in shadows and leeching off of the soul without harming the body directly. The life force soul will be the fixation of the vampire's hunger, and mostly they cast spells similar to sleepwalking, confusing their victim and scrambling their memory as they baited them away from the safety of the home and into the dark and swampy places of magic, where the demon would be most strong and its feeding would be effortless. Beyond this, the nature of how and why the spirit exists can taxonomically be sorted by two major perspectives. Both are widespread and heavily intertwined, both pertaining to the nature of that personal or individual soul which casts magic. In the first perspective, to some, vampire-like spirits are more literally similar to the black demons of winter, as an individual soul which was never human, that must latch onto a human body, living or dead, to give it strength and enable its hunt. So in this form, the vampire is technically the union between a human body and the black spirit within it. In contrast, others consider the personality soul to be originally human. Essentially, the person's soul is touched by magic and then metamorphosed into a demonic soul because of the intensity of the suddenness and violence of whatever situation killed the person. Whichever of the variants, Wampiry are not alive and are not, or at least are no longer, connected to life force, which is why they must steal from another. Some villages say their bodies continue to decay as they would have, while others consider decomposition to be slowed or even stopped by the consumption of life soul, but this shouldn't be mistaken as immortality. Most obviously, whatever killed the body will scar the vampire, such as a stab wound to the chest. Likewise, all bodily functions cease, so the vampire cannot heal new wounds it suffers. It cannot digest or consume any food. As the body's waters dry up, they can no longer cry or sweat. Their struggle to salivate and speak is sometimes symbolized with frustrated chewing on the cloth they were buried in, and as they lose their hair it will not grow back. This loss of hair ties into the weakness of their life force, which in folk religion often shows its strength through the health and length of hair, and the life force is often harnessed through magic by growing out hair and harnessing it into a braid. Along with their most common appearance as rather typical corpses,